Hey guys, like is GPS here, and yeah, remember the camera there. Here we are looking at the Master Grade SD Freedom Gundam. Normally, I don't do SDs or high grades or even real grades, but I was like, it's a Master Grade, it's in that line. I've seen a lot of positive stuff about it. It's like, I'll give it a try. And I'm not disappointed at all. I could come back later and panel line this bad boy because there's good channels in there. And honestly, it felt solid. The only thing I complain about, and I will say this about the other one I did, is the eyes are something I am not a fan of because there's really no stickers on this thing at all. There's like maybe a few, like I think maybe one in the scope, but I think that's it. But I don't remember this thing having a lot of stickers at all. Uh oh, and something came on. The face card. So something about this is that the eyes are two separate pieces, and the thing about them is they're a pain in the ass to put in, and this will go same for the other one I built. Yeah, I built the other one released in this line, but otherwise this thing is like a mini master grade of the Freedom. I would say this is like a mini Freedom 2.0. It does have an action-based connector port. Well, not the piece like you normally have on master grades. You know, that little piece you just slide in there. His connector is actually it's in his thruster, and I don't know if I can open this thing up to get it. Oops, and I just popped off the head. I know it's the thruster back here. There it is. So yeah, if you open down his that thruster, there's a peg hole in there, and that peg is where you would connect an action base. But otherwise, this thing is solid. It's like colorful. It's well done, detailed, and it looks amazing. Like, there's not really many stickers in it. It's like everything is just plastic. I mean, as an SD, which I never really had an SD before, but yeah, he has posability. He has everything. Like, if he could pose like this, I'd say something like articulated fingers, double jointed elbows and knees. Yeah, this guy has it all. Shark kick. What top? You can't hold the shield, but yeah, we're not doing that. It just rests. It just pegs in there like I have on the other, like my other freedoms. Just let it peg in the arm. And I like that there is the two-tone white, or not two-tone white. They did the white with the gray in there for areas. And honestly, it works really well. And I wouldn't think this would be amazing, but you know, there's like silver pieces in the head, which really makes it shine out. And just like the Freedom, you still have the same stuff, like, you know, opening. You got the rail guns, and there's handles. There's handles right here that I'll probably pull from. I don't know which side I'm supposed to push. And notice this is the handle. There it is. But this one wants to open up inwards, which is weird. There you go. He has opening handles, and they can actually be held. It's very rare that I've seen him use this, but it has been done a few times. And they don't get in the way either. Which is also the thing is, I think we also remember just one thing about the Freedom is that because these things are so long, it was really impractical with deploying at times. I mean, if you get the distance, yeah, but if you get somebody up close, yeah, they're really impractical. So they just look better as side skirts. They just make like he has big, bulky side skirt armor, which is why the Strike Freedom had them condensed down smaller to make them more practical to use in close range because this is too close to be used. Like how long that is, it is too close to be used at close range. And like I could see that because yeah, take the scene with the Strike Freedom and the Destiny, how he just grabbed the beams, like he blocked that sword. Yeah, those are actually perfect lanes for him to, be safely away and still counter. And uh-oh, emergency. His hand has popped off. And excuse me while I try to find his three fingers and put them back. And I just dropped his hand. Which is a good thing to talk about just because for an MG SD, normally, you see separate ball joint sockets for them. No, there's not even that many. It's like 3 spots. 2 for the 3 fingers and 1 for his index finger. Which honestly is quite nice. It's like I think they adopted the 2.0 style. And also each hand has a hole in them so you can hold his beam rifle and beam sabers. I like that the shield actually has, a hinge like that so it can actually move on. Though the handle cannot move freely anywhere and there's no peg in it. So it's just there. And it pops on and off. And no, it's not a circle. It's like a square peg. Yeah, they use a square peg for the connection. The camera will focus. It's a square peg and it's a square hole on his elbow. This is on both of them, so there's that. And yes, you still got the socket so you can connect the beam rifle to the back of his waist. And also, like I was telling some friends, this is my bias with certain Gundams. If I can get this out without breaking the thing, is that I like, and his head pops off. Certain Gundams like the Freedom here, I like them more just because they carry everything they need about, and they can store it somewhere like on them, and it's like I don't need to drop it off. I'm still capable of fighting with everything I need on the fly. And like so, pick this in the back. And we all know he still has the cannons, which can still come out over. If he needs to use them to shoot, he can. No extension or anything on them, though. From what I saw in somebody's little YouTube short, the these kind of extend outwards a little bit. Or they're supposed to extend outwards, but it doesn't look like it. But I also know that these wings it extend outwards. So yeah, if you still want to do the high mobility, you can. Which that was always one of my favorites about the Freedom is that it had that high mobility. I think this is why I was way too biased with the Freedom. Though I have seen somebody show like, well, why not just they hid the cannons behind the wrong wing? And I'm like, but wouldn't you hide them behind the other ones? Like, no, you don't want to make your cannons a target. Yeah, if you need a high mobility version, you have it. Also, because it's a SD, it doesn't have too many extra parts. And you still get the two beam sabers, and they can combine together. Which also means, I wonder, I'm going to try something. Because these should be able to. There's that one scene from Sea Destiny when he destroyed the Savior. I don't know, something about that, how he looked. It looks intimidatingly menacing. Like, look, I'm serious. I'm going to kick ass. And I'm going to stop this. Oh, yeah, that's about as close as I get. But yeah, that's a pretty much intimidating pose, and I like it. Like, she's crying, and you're not helping. And if you're not going to help, then you're the enemy. I don't know, something about this pose, it just it looks really into. I think I had the Master Grade 2.0 doing this pose, something similar to it, because something about that scene, it just looks really intimidating. So yeah, there's not much I really say about this. I mean, it has pretty much articulation what you expect from uh, a mini Master Grade. But it does the thing as well, even though its head is huge. It does feel Master Grade style. I kind of want to put it on the. But yeah, I don't. There's not much I can say about this. There's nothing left over on it. You use everything. And honestly, it's just a cool. It looks great. It stands really well. It looks impressive, nonetheless. Most of the poses you want to try to make it pull off, it can do. I don't remember. Does this thing have an opening cockpit? No, I don't think it does. So it doesn't have that. But yeah, everything you want to do. It does it pretty well, though. Like I said, it's an SD, so you got your mileage will vary. You can only do so much, but hey, what you can do with it, it works well. And if you want to be I gotta protect everybody, even if it means taking you out. So be it. Oh, hello, I didn't realize. I forgot that these shoulder flaps do move. And also, this is for first time I ever felt so compelled to use a beam saber and feel like it means something. You know, the Freedom never cared much about melee. He's always like, I'll fight you from a distance. It almost feels like he is the samurai. I have the katana. And I just took that fingers off again. But yeah, for a little SD master grade, I'm I'm sold on it. I actually like it. I just don't appeal to how they did the eyes. But you know, it's only the that is the only minor issue I have. And yes, there is inner frame in there too. The head has an inner frame, the arms inner frame, legs inner frame. It's like body inner frame. Everything has an inner frame, and it works really well. This guy is not going on the shelf of my other master grades. I thought about it. He does belong there because he is a master grade, but I decided I'm going to leave him right here next to me on my desk. He's going to go right in front of Corin and the Blackluster Soldier. So yeah, I think that's it for this guy. I got another SD to review, and until then, I'm out.